Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, where today we have two challenges left that I actually think are pretty fun. I mean, these are going to be a lot more enjoyable to try repeatedly than a lot of the stuff on the last tablet was. And then we have to fight a buffed up version of Menelaus, which I think I'm maybe going to enjoy less. But let's focus on the first step here. Starts easy enough. So it seems like generally if you fling your scarf in a direction... Oh, man. That sucks. If you fling your scarf in a direction and there's the ring and also an enemy in that direction, it will prefer the enemy. So we gotta be very careful because that's gotten us in trouble a couple of times already, right? Alright, long press brings them to me, short press brings me to them. With noting, that enemy down there died from the long press. I wonder... No. No orbs for you. Yeah, in fact, the long press just does damage. I don't think I realized that. No. Ah, damn it. Okay, I long pressed when I really needed to short press there. But yeah, with the two tools, man, the scarf is the fabric of time. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Hey, it turns out the fabric of time is a powerful weapon. Who could have guessed? Try it on these guys. So it doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it does mean I don't spend arrows, although I get arrows back after that wave, so it's kind of whatever. No, come here. Ow. That's a much better way to handle those guys. Oh. The Spectre is going to be really annoying. Okay, actually not as bad as I thought. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a tough final wave for sure. I must have been close to killing one of them, and once you get one of them down, obviously the other one is just permanently juggled. So yeah, this challenge tablet has actually been really, really valuable in the sense of giving me a real respect for this tool that we've been given very late in the game. Oops. Yeah, I did that, the worst position. Really? Ugh, that's very well timed on his part. Don't appreciate it. Where was the enemy? There's one of these enemies refunds a bunch of health when it dies, and I wasn't in position to pick the health up last time. I want to make sure that I am this time. Is it? This way? Ah, it is. Yep. Ah, I hit air dash and I didn't have my air dash. I had dashed after the last fabric and just totally, when it didn't go off, I just totally froze up. I was like, oh no. What now? What could I possibly do? It's not like I have like 600 different moves at my disposal. Why didn't I just sit here and think about it for a while? Yeah, and like the range of it, what an extremely powerful weapon. Ow. Well, that's a silly way to take damage. As is that. Yeah, okay, this is probably not the run. Okay, so those guys drop health. Actually, a lot of the enemies drop health some of the time. I thought I still had my double jump. I was trying to dive down and grab a little bit of HP. It's all right. We can do this much more cleanly. Yeah, I guess the enemies quite frequently drop health if you're not at max. It's an embarrassing way to get hit. See, I would have really loved some health out of those guys on that one. Seems quite unpredictable, unfortunately. Oh, you didn't die. Okay, there we go. I'm not really sure what was going on there with my fabric. It's not really working. No. Yeah, that thing where you shoot it out and it just breaks and he goes, ooh. I don't know how to plan for that because I don't know when it's going to happen. Yeah, that's wild. The fact that it works at that distance is so crazy. Okay, just do that in a way that didn't cost me anything. Damn it. Silly me, I was thinking I was going to get to go at full health into the difficult waves. That's really frustrating. I had hit the fabric button, but I guess just too late. Yeah, like part of the problem I'm having is that I don't really understand the Phantom, and so I don't. You know, you fight that enemy a pretty small number of times during the game, and it's never really in circumstances where you can circumstances where you can get really like a bead on what's going on. Ooh. All right, you. Here's what I want. Like way above it. Okay, we're in pretty good shape here. I just need to not get flummoxed. No, grab the ring! Okay, Jesus. Yeah, the degree to which he would rather grab the ring than the Spectre than the ring is really, really troublesome. Yeah, and it killed me there. I gotta get better at killing the Spectre really fast. Oh, that sucks. Whatever, I can just do this with arrows, it's fine. But that's really crummy. That arrow was not particularly aimed at me. I did not expect to not land on the platform. It is funny, like, how long it takes to sort of like realign from like I have a plan to, oh no, the plan's not working, and get back into problem-solving mode. Ow. All right. Some real messy stuff going on there. Not so good. Alright, the thing I said about the scarf preferring enemies over the ring is pretty consistent, but not entirely consistent. And that is fucking me up a little bit. Alright, yeah, just get on it immediately seems to be the play. A little bit of the health back. Alright, yeah, and one of them down. This one's dead then. Okay. Yeah, as soon as one of them was dead, the other one was instantly toast. Alright. So this thing, like, it's a little bit of a bummer that boss is something I'm gonna have to work out with no extra HP and, you know, like, a very unpredictable pattern and stuff. But I do think that, like, the part before the boss is at least fun here, which is something that, like, not always the case with all the other challenges. I can't believe that upstrike missed. Ow. Yeah. Too fast. Too fast. You are very annoying, actually. I should absolutely have taken the parry there. Very bad play on my part. They weren't close enough to it yet to take damage from it. Really early parries. Why won't you die? Fuck, dude, how much health do you have? So much safer to fight those things in the air, even if you have them in the combo. That's the wrong direction. Sargon? Well, that's my head. With an attack like that, they really should have it kill you at the moment in the animation when you take the hit that kills you. It really kind of leeches all of the impact out of it to have him punch you really hard, and then you die like 20 seconds later on the ground in the corner at a moment when nothing in particular is actually happening to you, right? Like it's you all this work on these animations, and then I don't know, it just seems very strange to me. Okay, this is like maybe not the absolute cleanest way that could have been done, but it got done. Ow. Actually, I don't think I took damage from that. And it looks like he didn't take damage from his own thing either, so I guess that's a break even. Wow, they really just do not stop coming, huh? Right, the shield on the back. Big stone shield on the back. Ow. Aha, you fools. Just don't even bother going for the third part. It's never going to happen. Okay. There we go. Boy, his attacks are really fast for an enemy that looks the way he looks. I think a big stone guy. Ah, except for that one. That one's really slow. Yeah, with an enemy like that where he has several attacks that could execute from standing, and they all have different speeds, and the fastest one is unreadable because it's at a speed that's unreadable. You just kind of can't attack them. You can't try to like get in and play the parry game with them. All right, somebody come up here and fight me. Okay, that was really, really bad. Extremely messy and terrible play. Oh, okay, if you use the pull on these guys, it breaks their shield. That is new information to me. Yep, true there too, okay. Alright, I'm getting torn apart by the worst enemies in the nation here. I could probably just farm life off of parries. But it doesn't seem very sporting to me. Take this, both of you. I don't know about all that. Why did I press that button? Why was that the button I pressed instead of the other buttons that I have? Okay. I'm assuming it probably doesn't actually do damage when I hit him with that. It seemed to damage some of the enemies in the previous environment. Alright, I managed to regain a fair amount of health while fighting those enemies in that with incoming projectiles and everything. Nope. Oh god. Coming up just a little bit short against those guys is pretty dangerous. Look at the cowardice on display here. And also, he's not fighting too well either. It's like unaware that I'm here. He was feigning and he got me. It's embarrassing. Early. Can't believe you aren't dead yet. Ah, come on. I gotta do a better job. Okay, yeah, the pulse strike does do some damage. Hard to say how much exactly. Thank you for the help. Where is the other enemy? There we are. Nope. Shit. Okay, he died. That's why the pole didn't do the thing I wanted it to do. Because the guy I was trying to pull myself to was dead. Get a little bit more health. Alright. Oh, I really misread the. That's embarrassing. That's a lot of health loss for no reason. Oh, yeah, that's real bad. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's about to. Yeah, it's about to swap me. That's right, I remember. Oh, okay. It teleported me up, but it didn't actually erase the thing right away. Alright, interesting. Sargons do not respond to the pull. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hard to even read what's going on up here, isn't it? Okay. I gained a lot of health over the course of that, but yeah, that was really messy. Behooves us to get rid of those guys pretty fast. That didn't damage either of them as far as I can tell. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, like this is definitely the scariest wave. But we have some tools. Okay, all right. Me and the cat. Why would I do that? What would cause me? What would cause me to think that was a good way to approach that? Ah, sucks to lose in the 80s. I'll tell you what, for this one, I kind of wish the waves were randomized. Like, I don't necessarily need a, you know, what do you call it? Like a rising difficulty on this. It would be fine for me. Okay. It would be fine for me for this to just be 100 different waves of like randomly determined enemies every time. Because it's just like the game's combat is fun, right? Alright, enough of you. That's rad. Oh, I failed to jump over him. Did I just fail to kill that bird in a single hit? Jeez. A lot of embarrassing work going on here. There we go. That's how we guarantee it hits him. Huh. Wasn't really expecting him to just fall so much short like that, because usually it's a pretty... They go pretty deep in with that attack. Okay. Take this. Tiny little bits of damage. It's probably not doing it. I would assume that if it can't do anything to them, it probably doesn't harm them. Okay, that worked. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, that's certainly going to make things a little bit easier. What if we just only fight enemies outside of their preferred theater? Boy, it's immune during that whole little scampering animation. That's wild. And for some reason, it's a lot harder to get that thing to work on this guy. There are definitely some creatures that seem to have some, like, left and right differences in their behavior. Like the crabs with the amount that they bounce back off of a parry. There we go. I let him get a spell off. I'm glad it wasn't the fire. Damn it. Okay, that's really frustrating. Every time I made a move toward any enemy, one of the others was already hitting me. I was trying to be too fancy there. I should not have bothered with trying to set up parries. I should have just shot the birds. Okay. Every parry is either too late or too early, but not consistently either one. Not a great start, honestly. These are some strong birds. They're actually surviving sword strikes, which birds in the normal game do not do. But I think I get some decent value out of that. Those guys are still dangerous, even when we have the benefit of the scarf and everything. In pairs, those guys are still dangerous. Okay. Getting a little bit comboed to pieces here. Fighting Fair train has left the station. This is the world we're all living in now, at least until my health gets back up. hopefully we can reproduce that real quick over here. Oh, you coward. I can't believe that whole running animation is invulnerable. What a design. Oh my god. I'm glad I didn't respond to that, because apparently I came up facing the opposite direction of the direction I was jumping in, which I wouldn't even thought was possible. Hover here infinitely with my sword magics. Okay. Just you and me, big guy. Oh, I should have probably gotten hit for that. Let's just take a second. All right, pretty good healing overall. Oh my god, that parry was so early. It's like I don't even want to win. What are you doing up there? If you want to play this game, I can play this game. I did not manipulate his AI. You all saw it. He jumped up here of his own accord for whatever reason. Okay, here comes the fun part. So is it just... Okay, first of all, the combo, absolutely bananas. Secondly, is it just random? Which, because like I would have behaved differently for sure if I had known that none of the first ones were going to give me any health. I had that surge available. Not her, this one. There we go. There we go. That is how much I am playing fair right now. Okay, that guy just gets wrecked. It doesn't affect his shield at all. Presumably because he's not using it in the normal shield position. Honestly, I wonder if I could have just grabbed the thing from way back there, because the fabric does seem to have a crazy grab distance. Okay, and the arrows actually can just kill that thing from full health really quickly. Okay. All right, now. Alright, pretty not good actually. A lot of not so good work happening here. Alright, feels like we can always get one of them for free. Again, I gotta be more careful. We cannot be letting that guy get spells off. Ooh. Real bad parry attempts there. Really taking his time, psyching me the hell out. Somebody come over here and die. Ooh, wow, that attack really stays out there for a while, huh? Oh dear. I was way too close to the ledge when I did the initial pull, and so I was worried the what's it called? I was worried the sword guy would be able to punish. Oh no, again, thought I was in range for the second swing. I feel much safer when I get that aerially. Nice of some of them to finally cough up some health. Those Sargons are not anywhere near as dangerous as the boss Sargon. Alright, may as well take the easy ones that I'm offered here. Got him. Ah, shoot, I should have just hit him. Ah, damn it. Okay. Once again, fair play is for suckers. Ah. This is what happens. This is what happens when you try to play fair. Okay, I'm very frustrated by that. To be clear, not because that's not what should have happened, or except in the sense that, like, I should not have done that. I should not have whiffed that parry. Okay, there we go. I'm a little surprised that landed. Did it kill both of them? Huh. Not 100% clear on what happened there. Please die. I don't need any extra help with this. I guess I may as well do that. How you like that? It'll probably take about a year to kill him this way. We do get our health refilled. We do not, I think, get full arrows. It's fine. I was probably not going to use a lot of arrows on Sargon anyway. But I would like to go in with full Athra so that I can do the level 3 Athra Surge, which I've never actually done, but seems like it would be really good. Oh wow, the explosion range on that is super large. I'm willing to fight when you come to me with an attack that looks like I can parry it. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's the way to start a fight. Oh. I can't believe my parry didn't hit that. He tried to jump kick on my sword. Like the blade part. That's not the part you're supposed to jump kick, in my opinion. Okay, well, we got there. That did take longer than I thought it was going to. But we did get there. And now all that's left is Menelaus EX. Let's see how this goes. I think, to some extent, a lot of the difficulty of this is going to come down to how he responds to the scarf. I don't have the scarf.
Lost, Sargon.
Right. I remember that now. Ooh. Should definitely just taken a parry there. Oop, nope, that's not them.
We must follow Vara.
This star theme thing is very cool. I do like this. Thematically, he's a cool enemy. Again, should have taken the parry.
You lack finesse.
I don't know, that feels like finesse.
This isn't the way.
Okay, phase change. So now we have the raining stars thing, right? Nope, that was bad. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, in my defense, I couldn't read that as him being in counter stance because he entered counter stance the second I touched him. Ow, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I mean, I'm dead. There's no universe where I come back from this. Yeah. I hate counter stance. Alright. I gotta parry more. More of his stuff in the melee phase is parryable.
The lost Sargon.
I definitely think that, and now here's a bunch of bullshit in the arena is my least favorite thing that bosses in this game do. That hit me.
We must follow Vara.
As I remember, last time I saw Varham, I knocked his stupid ass off a bridge. If you'd like to follow him, this seems like a great time. Okay, alright, not bad. If he's not in counter stance when I press the button, I feel like I shouldn't be held responsible. Cool. God, his arrows are so fucking wide. Yeah, I definitely still, like... What I'm going to say about this is that this does not feel like an EX version of a fight. It feels exactly the same as the first Metal Alliance fight felt, which is just like a bunch of shit is happening very sloppily. Especially in that second phase, once he goes into melee mode, there's no rules at all. It's just his attacks hit you or they don't based on his whim mostly, and nope. Ah. Can't believe I parried too early there. That's really embarrassing. Again. Jesus. Did you phase already? You're supposed to... Aren't you supposed to be in the next phase by now? There it is. Okay. Cool. Right. Like, as far as the frustration and annoyance factor of that attack goes, you could double the amount of damage it deals if you just didn't make it a big long cutscene, and I think it would feel less shitty. Yeah, sadly, it doesn't really do that much damage if you don't get to carry him on it. That's not gonna be a huge one either, I don't think. Oh, he can just dodge out of it. Jeez. Nope. Right. Well, I mean, I'm certainly fucking gullible. God damn it. It really sucks. Like, all the fucking cutscene bullshit really sucks. If I could just execute that move and instead of the camera zooming around, it just came out of me, then I wouldn't have had to, like, quickly try to refigure where I was and what direction to dodge. Like, clarity is hugely sacrificed in favor of all this, like, what I'm sure they're trying to think of as cinematic bullshit, and it's just like, the fights would be better without it. Who is asking for this stuff? Okay, his brain turned off for a second. I'll take it.
Lost, Sargon.
Yeah, no, that's embarrassing. I admit it. And honestly, the second phase of the fight is less annoying, if only because he stops doing the damn star thing.
We must follow Varen. What a shame.
I mean, I'm pretty, like, it would have been good to parry some of that stuff, for sure. But I'm pretty pleased with the amount of dodging I was able to do. Okay. This is pretty bad. This is a pretty bad first phase. really, really bad arrow phase. Yeah, this is going terribly. Also, it really sucks that there's like no it'd be nice if there were consequences to the failure of the counter stance for him. Like if he went for it and you didn't hit him at all, there was like a a stun to it or something to let you get in a shot. As it is, it's just like a thing he does that's perfectly safe during the middle of the fight, and if you hit it, haha, and if not, oh well, no skin off his nose. Did it fire the wrong way? It sure did. That's fun. Alright, well, let's maybe call it here then. Can this attack kill you? No, okay, it can't. Even if you're at extremely low health, when you get by it. Yeah, let's call it here. I guess we're like 80 minutes into this episode. I know I have been doing like the completion of the challenge in the episode after, or the completion of the tablet in the episode after the start of the tablet. But here I feel like it's reasonable to just show the whole thing through. So that's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I probably will just cut to the final attack on Menelaus, because this fight sucks. It feels the last phase. It feels like you do so much waiting for a window, and he maybe goes into that phase with too much health. I don't know. Anyway, when you come back next time, we're finishing Menelaus off, and then we're getting back to the game where we will never have to see him again. And we'll see you then.